Hello and welcome to Color Up. I know a lot of you out there have no option but to play $10 tables, and all my strategies revolve around $5 tables because that's what I go to and play. And I know you can obviously just double the units for a $5 table, but this strategy is going to be specifically for you, the $10 player. All right, so this strategy is, I would consider semi-conservative for the $10 player, but we are going to press out on some numbers. And once we start winning, if we have long rolls, we're going to start collecting and pressing our bets. So it really has some potential for some big wins. So we're going to call this the $36.68. All right, after there's a point, we're going to ask the dealer to place our 6 and 8 for $18 each, or $36. Now there's 10 ways to win between these two numbers versus only 6 ways to win on the 7. So we have the probabilities are on our side of hitting at least one of these numbers before the 7. Doesn't mean it'll happen, but we got a good shot. All right, if one of these hits, let's say the 6 hits, we're going to get paid $21. And at this point, we're going to ask the dealer to take us down to 44 across. So he's going to bring down our 8, bring down our 6, whoops, and he's going to put 10 on the 5 and 9. And at this point, you got 13 handed back to you. Now we still have $23 of ours at risk with this $13 profit. Now what we're doing is hoping to hit one of these numbers again. At this point we have 18 different dice combinations that could win versus 6 that could lose. So I like our odds here. So any of these numbers, all of them are going to pay you $14. Whenever they go out to pay you, give the dealer $1 and ask him 1 for 15. So instead of getting 14, he'll give you 15. And at this point, you're going to pull down one of the numbers. And the probability is the same that either one will hit. So it's really up to you. So in this case, let's go ahead and take down the 9. So what do we have here? We have 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, $37. We have a $1 profit. We've got 3 numbers working for us. 3 numbers working for us and 14 different dice combinations that could win. So at this point, you can really do what you want. For this video, this is what I'm going to do. If I hit again, I'm going to get paid, all these bets, they're going to get paid $14. I'm going to collect the 4 and get the 9 covered. So now I've got all 4 of the inside numbers covered again. At this point, I'm going to treat them as individual bets, and I'll collect if I hit them. And if I hit them a second time, I'll press them. Then I'll collect, press, and we'll just go from there and see what can happen. All right, let's get to the roll. All right, our initial bet is going to be $36 per shooter. You know me, I like to have 10 times out of $360. I don't. I have $300 for this example, but we'll just see how it goes. For the come out roll, we're going to wait for a point. So new shooter coming out. Okay, 5 points going to be 5. So you're going to drop the dealer $40 and ask him to give you an $18 6 and 8. I gave too much. So just going to get a cap of 3 here, 3 here, and change back of $4. And we're set up and looking for that 6 or 8. Yo 11. And there's an 8, hard 8. 8 is going to get paid 21. We're going to ask the dealer to go to 44 inside. Again, I apologize, I am not a dealer. So we'll rack up our 13. Now we got all of our numbers covered and looking for an inside number. Okay, we got another 8. That's going to pay 14. We're going to give the dealer $1 and get 15. And we're going to pull down one of the numbers. The point's a 5, so let's go ahead and just pull down the 9. So at this point, we have a $1 profit. We got 3 numbers covered, or 14 combinations versus 6 combinations with Big Red. So here we go. And all right, another 8. So again, it's going to pay $14. Let's give the dealer 1. And this time we're going to get the 9 covered. So we got all of our inside numbers covered. We'll collect this. And from this point on, we'll now that we're in a new phase of our betting strategy, we're going to collect our first one, make sure it's paid for, and then we'll press on the second hit. Even though the 8's been hitting, we'll just be a little more conservative. Collect on the first hit. From this point on, press after that. Okay, there's a 9. So that's going to pay 14. Let's give the dealer 1. Rack that up. That's the first hit on the 9. And 7 out. So we got set up. We were in good position. Not a whole lot of profit, but we did make a little bit of profit there. All right, new shooter coming out. And the point's going to be 4. So let's see, we don't have enough ones. Let's go ahead and give the dealer 40 again. 18 on each number. And you're going to get back change of $4. All right, we're set up and ready to go. Let's see that 6 and 8. Dice off the table, no roll. And there's a 3 craps. And there's a 6. Hey, 6. You're going to get paid 21. Have the dealer take you down to a 44 inside. He's going to take these, set you up on the 5 and 9. And you're going to collect your 13. And you're ready to rock and roll. You got 10, 14, 18 combinations. Let's see it happen. Okay, there's the 5. Again, you're going to get paid 14. Let's give the dealer 1. And that's our first hit. So wait a second. I blew my own strategy here. So that is our first hit. So what we're going to do is take down a number. I just hit the 5, so let's take it down and secure our profit of $1 for this shooter. And at this point, we got 14 combinations to see what happens with a $1 profit already. Okay, 6. That's going to pay 14. Let's give the dealer 1 for 15. And now we cover all of our inside numbers. And we're ready to go. Here we go. And it's going to be a 6, hard 6. So this is our first hit after we've got out all the numbers. So we will just collect. Let's give the dealer 1 for 15. It's the first hit on the 6. And 7 out. All right, exact same thing we did last time. That's okay. We're taking a little bit of profit, but we are set up and ready to start collecting. All right, we're going to have a new shooter coming out. We're going to wait for the point before we get our bets down. This time the point's going to be 5. This time we have some 1s, so we can drop the dealer 36. And be ready to go. All right, shoot, let's see that 6 or 8. All right, there's the 6. It's going to pay 21. Let's go to 44 across. Now you're making the dealers do some work, so make sure you're tipping your dealers. Collector 13. Now we just have $23 at risk, but we got a lot of combinations. Okay, there's the 5. So that's going to pay 14. Let's give the dealer 1. That hit, we'll go ahead and pull it down. Puck's going to come off. Now we have a profit of $1, and we're up on 3 numbers. If you're up on 4 numbers, I usually always go on. At this point, you're up on 3 numbers. You have 14 combinations versus 6. It's really up to you if you want to turn them on or leave them off for the come out roll. I'll leave them off. You know what? Hopefully I don't regret this. Let's go ahead and have them on for the come out roll. And it's 10. Point's going to be 10, so it didn't really matter. And 7 out. So $1 profit on that shooter. All right, new shooter coming out. Okay, it's going to be 10. Point's 10. So we don't have enough ones. Let's drop the dealer 40. Get your change of $4. And we're set up and ready to see a 6 or an 8. Nope. 7. 7 out. That's our first 0.7. That's okay. We got some bankroll left. I didn't keep track of my winnings separate, so I won't stop at a certain point. I'll just have to decide how long I want to roll, and we'll just stop from there. All right. So otherwise, I'd advise keeping your bankroll in one rack, your winnings in the other. I like to run through my whole bankroll and then assess where I'm at, but I kind of mixed it here, so I'll just have to play for a little while and see what happens. All right, we got a new shooter, so we're going to wait for a point before we place our 6 and 8. Point's going to be 5. We do have enough ones, so we'll just drop the dealer 36. And he'll set us up. And we're ready to go. And there's a 5. So shooter hit his point. With only both of these numbers working, I would go ahead and leave them off. Point's a 9. Back on, let's see that 6 or 8. 3 craps. And the dice snuck back there in the corner, but it is a 6. So yo 11. Let's see that 6 or 8. 4, hard 4. And a 10. Looking for that 6 or 8. 5, no field 5. 3 craps, doesn't affect us here. And 6, all right. 6 is going to pay 21. Let's go down to 44 across. Rack up our 13, which means we still have 23 at risk for this shooter. And it's 11, yo 11. Another yo 11, hitting them yos. Okay, there's the 9, that's our point. And we're going to get paid 14. Let's give the dealer 1. And we're going to go ahead and pull that 9 down and collect that up. So now we have a $1 profit. Points up. 14 combinations versus 6. Let's go ahead and turn it on for the come out roll. I'm feeling lucky. Okay, there's an 8. Good decision. So you're going to get paid 14 for that $12 bet. Let's give the dealer $1. And we'll go cover the 9. And we are rocking and rolling. Here we go. Okay, an 8, so we hit our point. More importantly, we had a place bet, so we're getting paid. So let's give the dealer $1 for 15. Rack that up, and that's our first hit on the 8. So remember that we're going to collect and then press. So that we collected on the 8. All right, I like our chances with 18 combinations. Let's leave them on for the come out roll. Okay, it's a 9. It's going to pay 14. Let's drop the dealer $1. We'll collect 15. First hit on the 9. Okay, there's the 8 again. It's going to get paid 14. Go ahead and bump that up to 24. All right, let's see what happens. And no, 7 out. It's okay, we won a little bit. We're slowly winning here, I think. Well, here, I could probably tell like this. There's 300. We're up a few bucks. So I think I have time for a couple more rolls. We'll see what happens. New shooter coming out. Looking for the point number. 7 on the come out. We don't care about that. Okay, there's 6. So the point's going to be 6. We'll drop the dealer 40. And we'll get change of $4 here. And let's see that 6 or the 8. Okay, 5, no field 5. And yo 11. Dice off the table, no roll. And we got another yo 11. And there's a 4. See that 6 or the 8? No. 7 out. All right. We only have a few bucks profit, and I think it's been long enough. You kind of seen that roll. We'll go ahead and give it one more shot. Just see if we can end up a little bit or down a little bit. New shooter coming out. Yo 11 doesn't affect us. Okay, there's a 6. The point's going to be 6. We're going to drop the dealer $36. So he can do 18 on each number. And we are set up and ready to go. Let's see that 6 shooter. No, 7 out. We started off well, we ended pretty sour. So as you can see, I'm down a few bucks. But once you're up on all the numbers, you start pressing, you really have a great opportunity. You've got 18 combinations working for you. After 2 rolls, after 2 hits, you've got your dollar profit. So, you know, you're just playing with profit up here with a real chance of coloring up. So I hope you like this strategy, the $36.68. And until next time, good luck on coloring up.